Do this with a watermelon and surprise everyone. Cut off thin ends of the watermelon on both sides. Repeat the same with the remaining sides. Cut the watermelon between the toothpicks, first on one side, then the other. Grab the toothpick and pull out the ready piece. A simple and impressive way to serve watermelon. This is the Turkish lemonade my family and friends ask me to make every single time. Bold, refreshing, and absolutely delicious. You won't find anything like it in a coffee shop. Start by pouring about half a gallon of water into a pot and bring it to a boil over medium heat. Remove from heat and add about 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Adjust the amount to your taste. Stir until completely dissolved. Next, take a thoroughly washed lemon and grate the zest. This adds a deep, natural flavor and aroma to the lemonade. Then grate the peel of half an orange to balance the tartness with a hint of sweetness. Squeeze the juice from the whole lemon for that vibrant citrus punch. Do the same with the orange. Now take a fresh sprig of mint. It brings in cool, crisp notes. Place it in a clean, large jar, then carefully pour the lemonade mixture in. Seal the jar tightly and let it sit for about 2 hours so all the flavors can blend beautifully. After that, it's ready to serve. This lemonade is pure refreshment, perfectly sweet, rich in citrus aroma, and it tastes just like summer in a jar. Drop a lemon into boiling water. You won't believe how delicious something this simple can be. Boiling softens the peel and reduces bitterness. Once it's ready, slice the whole lemon, peel and all, into chunks and place it in a large jar. Add 3 large eggs, about 3/4 of a cup of sugar, a bit under half a cup of milk, and the same amount of vegetable oil. But don't blend it yet. First, add the special flour mix. I'll tell you what it is in a moment. Then blend everything until smooth and pale yellow with a slightly thick, pourable consistency. The secret mix is about 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Grease a cake pan or small baking dish and pour in the mixture. Bake in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes. The top should rise and turn lightly golden. While the cake bakes, prepare the glaze. Squeeze a bit of fresh lemon juice into a small bowl and mix with 1 cup of powdered sugar until smooth and glossy. Once the cake is done, let it cool slightly and pour the warm glaze generously over the top. You'll get a soft, springy citrus cake with a crisp lemon glaze that melts in your mouth. Dust with powdered sugar if you like, or enjoy it just as it is. Refreshing ice cream without sugar, milk, or cream. Vegan ice cream that you can make at home in just a few minutes. Different flavors and different colors. Freeze 2 bananas and 2 peaches. Remove the skin. Cut the fruit into smaller pieces and add them to a blender. This ice cream has a lot of natural juice, so try leaving it in the freezer for about 30 minutes before serving. You can also freeze berries. Blend 2 frozen bananas and 125 grams of frozen blueberries. This sorbet flavor doesn't require extra sugar. Transfer the mixture to a serving dish, and you can chill it slightly before serving to guests. To make green ice cream, first freeze bananas, avocado slices, and 1 kiwi. Peel the kiwi and cut it into pieces. Remove the avocado skin as well, which peels easily after freezing. Chop the fruit and add it to the blender. Blend until smooth. Transfer the contents to a serving glass, and the dessert is ready to serve. Each flavor is different, and all it took were a few fruits. Everyone enjoys ice cream like this. This isn't a drink. This dessert will surprise everyone. Start by dissolving orange gelatin in 400 milliliters of boiling water. Add the entire packet of gelatin to the water and stir until completely dissolved. Once the gelatin cools, pour it into a glass, filling it about 2/3 full. Be sure to leave space for the foam. Set the remaining gelatin aside at room temperature to cool. Once it's cooled, whip it until it becomes frothy and airy. This light foam will be a wonderful topping for your dessert. It adds a delightful texture and a touch of elegance. Spoon the whipped gelatin onto the set gelatin in the glass to create a layered effect. Place the glass back in the fridge for an additional 30 minutes to set the foam. The contrast between the gelatin and the foamy top will be a treat for both the eyes and the taste buds. Enjoy the delightful texture and vibrant flavors. Lychee is an exotic fruit with a delicate, sweet taste and a slight floral note. Though it may look unassuming, it hides juicy, aromatic flesh inside. How do you peel it properly? First, choose ripe lychees. Look for ones with pink or red skin that feels firm yet slightly springy. Avoid overly soft ones or those with dark spots, as they may be overripe. Now, it's time to peel. There are a few easy ways to do this. The simplest method is gently pressing the fruit between your fingers. The skin should crack, making it easy to remove. You can also slightly cut it with a fingernail or a small knife and peel it off like an eggshell. Be careful not to damage the juicy flesh inside. How do you eat lychee? Beneath the skin is a white, translucent pulp. That's the edible part. Inside, there's a large, dark brown seed that should not be eaten. It's hard and bitter. You can either pop the fruit into your mouth and separate the flesh from the seed with your teeth, or cut the lychee in half and remove it by hand. Lychee tastes best fresh, but also works great in fruit salads, desserts, and cocktails. If you have a larger quantity, store them in the fridge. They'll stay fresh for several days. Now you know how easy it is to peel and enjoy lychee. Enjoy! You'll never need to buy ice from the store again. This simple method doesn't require special bags or ice makers. On hot days, you can make ice without them. Use a standard Ziploc bag. Place the bag under the tap and fill it with water, or pour water from a container. Next, seal it tightly to make sure nothing leaks out. Lay it flat in the freezer and leave it there for about 3 hours. This ensures the ice freezes evenly and becomes a solid block. Once frozen, take the bag out and check that the ice is solid. Place it on a stable surface, like a cutting board, and cover it with a kitchen towel. Take a meat mallet and gently start tapping the frozen water in the bag. Do this carefully to ensure the ice cubes are evenly sized. If the cubes are too large, repeat the process. This will give you homemade ice cubes perfect for chilling drinks. It's a simple and effective way to cool down when you need it most, keeping you ready for hot days. Tie ice cream at home without using a machine. Making it is simple and doesn't require any specialized equipment. Take a bowl, pour in 300 milliliters of 30% cream, then add a whole can of condensed milk. Also, add a pinch of salt. An important ingredient is chocolate cream. Use your favorite one. Specifically, take 2 teaspoons of it. The cream will improve the texture of the ice cream. Mix everything thoroughly to ensure the ingredients are well combined. Now prepare a baking sheet. A flat metal one works best. Pour the prepared mixture onto it. At this point, you can also sprinkle the ice cream mixture with toppings. Spread the mixture evenly to create a smooth surface. Place the baking sheet in the freezer and leave it there for 4 hours. After this time, take out the baking sheet. Use 2 spatulas if possible. Roll the ice cream into rolls from the sheet. Gently transfer them into a small bowl. They are now ready to eat. Enjoy!